Hey, what is up, guys? This is Shadow, yeah, and a little Starcraft 2 commentary. It's actually not a replay or anything. This is a sort of game type or map that someone made. It's a Blizzard map, but it's like a certain game type where it like randomly chooses certain people to play. If you want to play, oh wow, really? If you want to play, you click, you check a little box out that says, "Oh yes, I want to play." So if you're the one like observing, if you don't get chosen to play, then yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And wow. Alright, I'm just gonna cut this part out, so be back in like 2 seconds. Alright, back. Wow, why is that thing open? It'll probably happen again, but right whenever I cut it off, paused it, it just ended it. So, Crisis looks like he's gonna go for, Protoss block and entrance block, and the Terran's going to go for the very common Terran block. He's going to scout with his SCV. Right now is about a good time to start scouting with that. Actually, you don't really want to scout too early, or else you'll get there and you'll find that there's nothing. Yeah, he's going to go for the 2 gateways right off the bat, and right about now I'd be using the chrono boost, considering he has enough for 2. I use the chrono boost while I'm building my probes, that way it can build probes faster. He can't really, yeah, he still can get his SCV out through this little space, but I'm sure he's probably going to block that, so only his gateway troops right here can get out. And oh, looks like he's gonna make a little wall up here. Maybe supply depots, or maybe even factories right here. I'm not sure. I don't know how this guy plays, but he's gonna put down 3 barracks. 3. Wow, right here. This is a new sort of strategy I have not yet seen. And so yeah. And then in this game mode, you get 1,000 credits to start with. You can bet on people by going to this. Like every certain amount of time, it'll open up the betting thing so you can bet. But yeah, he's gonna get a cybernetics core right behind that. I usually would not put my cybernetics core too close to my gateways, especially throughout the entrance, because they can shoot right past the gateways and hit that. Cutting off the stalkers from these. I believe you get stalkers from these. I'm not sure. Yeah. So now he's chrono boosting his Nexus to get 2 probes. Building a supply depot down here. I expect to see a very early expansion from Acklay, and looks like he has a little SCV up here just to maybe occasionally go up and see what's going on. Wow, he's chrono boosting his gateways to bring out zealots really fast. He has 5 zealots. 1 zealot's going down to take out this SCV. I guess he was able to see that from this higher ground. He's gonna send out 7 Marines. Wait, it's really hard to count those whenever they're moving. 8 Marines. Sorry, to this rich mineral field. Oh no, he's going up. And I'm not sure if this guy can see him, but if not, he is going to be... Okay, that's a bit funny. Oh, looks like we're going to be seeing some micro in here. Looks like the zealots are going to run away because can't really fight off microing very well, especially with Marines or Marauders. He's just going to keep sending Marines. Looks like this is going to be an early finish of a match. And by Acklay, and we will put up the next round after this. So yeah. Alright, Crisis surrendered, so he GG'd, And now they're gonna choose different players. I'm not gonna play because it's not gonna be a live commentary. There's gonna be an observing commentary. So I'm gonna cut it off right here until it starts. So see you guys in 2 seconds. Alright, we are back, and I'm not gonna bet yet. It's Armageddon versus Linguros. I'm just gonna call him Ling. No, Len. Yeah, Len. Alright. Armageddon. I really like that. I really like that name. That Leot scouting out his base. Yep. And someone's lagging. Okay. Well, there's not really anything to see yet. Surprised he's not chrono boosting yet, because he has enough. I chrono boost as much as I possibly can, as soon as I possibly can, because it really does seem to help. And, oh, he's gonna send out an early probe to go scout the enemy base. He's just only gonna be able to see a supply depot coming up. No, it'll be up by the time he gets there. And he put up a pylon really close to his nexus, actually. He's chrono boosting his nexus for some fast building probes. And he sees the barracks going down, so he knows he's going to see an early marine rush. He brought 2 marines off the line. Even if they do kill that probe, it's nice to at least see it's at least nice to get 1 or even more enemy SCVs or probes off the line. That sets his economy back a little bit, but I'll pause it and I'll bring it back up when this is done. Alright, we're back again. I really hate that thing popping up, but alright, yeah, got two SCVs off the mineral line. That set his economy back just a little bit. Even just bringing out 1 for 5 seconds sets his economy back. But he's gonna get a gateway, and he's gonna go for some early Vespian gas. So is he, apparently, but he already has his barracks up and running. His gateway is still building. He's building up another pylon. If I were him, I'd build another gateway first, but warp in. Sorry. He already has 3 probes on the line right there. He's gonna get a cybernetics score. I'm assuming he's gonna go for the blocking technique on his probes. That way they have to fight through his buildings to get to his probes if they do invade. That way his probes have a little bit more time to get, like, away or something. I don't know. He's gonna build his second barracks right there. Not yet pulling up his second refinery. He only has 2 harvesters on this, so that's gonna set his Vespian gas behind Lens a little bit. Not actually a lot, actually, because 3 probes or SCVs or drones get gas twice as fast as 2. And yeah, I have my graphics settings up pretty high, but looks like he's going for concussive shells and marauders, early marauders, I guess. And he's probably gonna put a reactor on this one. I'm not entirely sure, but he actually might also put a tech lab. Paused. And
game resumed.
Alright, but yeah, he has 1 zealot up here defending the front, which is really not the best, but it's better than nothing, actually. It at least distracts him so he has enough time to build up some more units, and wow. But he's building a second refinery up right here. He already has a second assimilator up, so he's already Len's already ahead in gas. Big time, probably. He finally has 3 harvesters on this refinery, so that's good news for him. 3 harvesters now on this one immediately. I think he has 3 probes at each of those right now, and he has 2 sentries up here plus 2 zealots. He has 1 stalker being trained and 1 zealot, and I can assume he's probably gonna get another sentry. I'm not too sure. Here comes a Marauder Scout from, Armageddon. So, he is coming to see what they have, and also bringing in a little strike force. I guess it's just one big strike force coming to see what damage he can do. But before they can even get up there, I'm sure these units are going to start firing on them before they can get up the ramp and see what's going on. So that strike force failed. They did manage to take out 2 zealots. But no, 1 zealot. Never mind. But that's not bad. At least it was like well, basically he just completely eliminated 100 minerals of his he used 100 minerals to get those zealots, but then he just whatever. Yeah, I agree. He does need at least one. He should have one bunker right about here. That way, it can give Marines or Marauders +1 range. That way, they can probably shoot out to about here, and they could have stopped. They could have helped out on killing this little strike force that Len's giving Armageddon. But secretly back here, he's getting some medevacs for his infantry units, and I'm sure he's probably going to get a tech lab for. Yeah, I was right. He got a reactor. He's probably going to get a tech lab for this factory. That way, he can get siege tanks, and he does have an expansion building up here. He has not yet made his expansion since he's being harassed so much.